Hi, everybody. It's Robin Covington, and I am coming to you from my writing cave. Got my covers on the wall and the chair I write in, and books, and more books, all kinds of books. Books everywhere. Is that crazy? I am here to vlog with you today, to talk, chat, because I am celebrating the release of my latest book, The Prince's Runaway Lover. Is that not a beautiful cover? I love him. He's so beautiful. Okay. Stop touching, Robin. Okay. So I'm here today to celebrate with you guys this book coming out. And Rachel was so great to have me here today. Thank you, Rachel. And I'm really excited. So I think we're just going to chat for a little bit. It's easing down in summer at my house. I don't know about you guys. My kids go back to school in a couple weeks. We're getting to go to the beach next week. So summer's really kicking into gear for me, but it's also kind of winding down, which is sad face. But let me talk about this book, The Prince's Runaway Lover. I have never written a book about royalty before. Now, I am a huge royalty follower. I remember getting up way early to watch Princess Diana get married and Fergie. I remember being absolutely devastated when Princess Diana passed. I love Will and Kate and Harry and Prince Carl from Spain, who got married this summer. If you haven't seen him, go look him up. He's so hot. I just love the idea of royalty. I also love the idea of royalty and commoners hooking up. And I didn't realize until I sat down to write this book that it's kind of like a big thing for me. Do you remember the movie? Oh, and I have it right here. Hang on. It's a little awkward. You guys looking at the back of my head. But the Prince and Me, right? She's in college. He comes to, well, I can't even point right. He comes to America. He's the Crown Prince of Denmark. They meet. They're all together. Roman Holiday with Gregory Peck from, gosh, I think the 50s. I think that movie came out. It's a great classic movie. Um, I just love those kind of movies where, a commoner meets up with a prince or a princess and they get to be together. So when I started brainstorming about what kind of book I wanted to write, I, I had never written a prince before, and I thought, why not? And I have to tell you, it was a blast. I didn't have to worry about money for my folks. If he wanted something, he could buy it. His car is an $8.5 million vehicle. I mean, this guy has money coming out the wazoo. Um, I loved the fact that, he could go anywhere. I could make up my own country. Now, Kalanos, the country that I made up, is loosely based on Monaco. So I went decadent, casinos, high beaches, high flyer, jet setter folks, that kind of background for the story. And that was a lot of fun to play with. Private jets, you can go anywhere you want. It was so, so much fun. But in this story, there's Nick, who is the crown prince of Kalanos. He's actually the second son. We always like the second son better, right? I mean, Will's is great, but Harry, right? We all love Harry. Um, and Nick was that guy. But Nick is second son. He went on to be an Olympic gold medalist for his country in triathlons. He's an extreme sports enthusiast. He's also a woman enthusiast and collects them wherever he goes. Of course he does. He's a prince. Um, and unfortunately, tragedy hits his family, and his brother, who is sitting on the throne, is killed, he and his wife. And so Nick has to come back to Kalanos not only to grieve the loss of his brother, but to also take the throne, which he was never really anticipating having to do, and have to figure out how he's going to rule and be his own person when he does it. So he meets Isabel, who is a gardener on the palace grounds. They meet because they're running in the morning. They both get up really early to run, and they start running together, and he's intrigued by this woman who races him, who tries to beat him, who really doesn't seem to kowtow to the fact that he's the prince. And they strike up a friendship, and, things go from there. But Isabel has secrets, big reasons with an R, big R, why she can't stay in Kalanos, and she has no reason to, but it's very sexy. It's very romantic. It's, it's fantasy. It's escape. If you're looking for something for the summer to read, this is it. Now, the best part of writing the book, I have to say, is I always pick some character, some actor or somebody who's an inspiration for my heroes and my heroines. But, in this case, I was highly motivated. Highly motivated. Who better to be a crown prince than Captain America, Chris Evans? He's just hot. He totally is hot. And he's funny, and he's sexy and self-deprecating. He pokes fun at himself. He does practical jokes. He's that guy you never know what to expect. That's Chris Evans. Did I mention that he's hot? He's very hot. So I got to stare at Chris Evans. And of course, I had to watch the movies over and over and over again as research that was necessary. This one's a great one. What's Your Number? If you haven't seen it. I think there's like significant portions of this movie where he does not have any clothing on, which, that was a hardship to have to watch. Somebody has to do it. I do it for you guys. I do it so the books are great. But I sucked it up and struggled through this one with old Chris. And then, even got Chris a little bit of psychic power. Not bad. So, definitely had to study up on old Chris there. So that was, really rough. That was a really rough assignment for me. But I kind of think that he was the perfect inspiration for Nick. And I just really love this book. It was so much fun to write. And I keep thinking I might want to go back and do another royal couple. This was just a lot of fun. Didn't have to worry about a mortgage. They could fly off to Italy when they felt like it. I mean, he has his own jewelry store in the palace. That's awesome. All right, so that's right. It's the end of summer. I remember I wanted to tell you guys. It's the end of summer, and I don't know about you, but authors are also readers. I'm a voracious reader, and I cannot wait for next week when I go to the beach, because that means tons of reading time for me. I'm actually going to take the week off from writing. I might do stuff here and there, but I'm pretty much going to relax with the husband and the kids and sit on the beach, and I'm going to read. And I went today, actually, and went through my shelves and stuff and figured out which ones I'm going to take with me. I read really quickly, so I'm going to take several paperbacks, and then I'm going to take my Kindle and hope that I don't run out of reading material. I read very, very fast. Now, my Kindle has like 9,000 books on it, so I don't think I'm going to run out. And I'm actually trying to find my Kindle because I can't find it right now. Oh well. All right, so what paperbacks am I taking with me that I'm really excited? I'm saving them for the beach next week. First one, The Closer You Come by Jenna Showalter. Now, you might have read her before with her paranormals. She had Fallen Angels and stuff. They were really, really good. I have heard amazing things about this, her foray into contemporary. It's the original Heartbreakers series, and I can't wait to dig into this one. So Jenna Showalter's going with me. I don't know if Jenna knows if she's going to the beach, but she's going to the beach. Oh, my good friend Jo Davis. I started loving her books and loving her. She's actually one of the reasons that I started writing. I wrote her a letter when I first started thinking about writing, and she wrote back and really encouraged me to keep at it. She's a wonderful, wonderful person. But I first found Jo with her trial, see, it's on my keeper shelf, her Trial by Fire, which started the Firefighters of Station 5 series. Sexy, sexy, crazy, sexy firefighters. Love this book. Loved all the books. Well, then she expanded into a Sugarland Blue, the police force in the town of Sugarland where Station 5 was. And this is her latest, On the Run. So this is going with me. This has an undercover cop. And instead of, as it says here, instead of taking Angel into custody, Tonio finds himself risking his career to keep her safe. Oh, yeah. I'm totally reading that. Okay, so that's going with me too. Jackie Ashenden. Woo, love her stuff. She is so great. And I'm taking, she writes kind of dark, angsty, contemporary, sexy, sexy, sexy. So I'm taking her Mind to Take with me. on my beach vacation. First in a brand new series of the Nine Circles Club. I've heard amazing things about this series. I've read everything else that Jackie's written. It's fantastic, and I'm really excited to get started on that one. I'm behind on Tiffany Rice's series, but I'm gonna dive into the next one that I need, The Virgin. Sexy, erotic. I won't read this outside. I'll have to be inside in the air conditioning because I might overheat and cause myself physical damage. All right, and let's see. Oh, Frat Boy and Toppy. This one has been, I love male romance. It's like my go-to when I really want to just dig into a book. I love it. This one's been on my shelf to read forever, so I'm taking it with me. Frat Boy and Toppy. I mean, you've got the geeky hot TA, and in college, I mean, geeky hot TA. That's all you had to tell me. Geeky hot teaching assistant. So I'm going to read this one. So I'm really excited. So those are just the paperbacks that I'm taking. Let's not even talk about the fact that my Kindle has about 9 million books on it. Don't tell my husband. 9 million books on it that I'm going to get through. So I am really excited to go on my beach vacation this week. So I hope that you have a great summer. I hope that you answer the questions below to enter the giveaway for the Amazon gift card. Thank you, Rachel, for having me here today. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to get your copy of The Princess Runaway Lover. It's $1.99 now. I'm not sure how long that's going to last. It's $1 off its regular price. So snag it while you can. Please, please. And drop me a line. My email's down below. Let me know what you think. If you've read my other books, I love hearing from readers, and I promise you I will answer you back. All right. Happy summer. Talk to you guys later. Bye.